Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Amberly with Whole Self Emergence, and today I'm here to talk about this book, Somatics, Reawakening, The Mind's Control of Movement, Flexibility, and Health by Thomas Hanna. Some really great information that I'm excited to share with you. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe, as I do plan to offer a lot more content similar to this. And also consider visiting the link in the description, which will take you to my Release and Restore membership page, where I offer daily live practices and recordings to release tension and stress from the body and to restore a sense of balance and well-being. So the major premise behind this book is that our body does not actually deteriorate with age, that our aches, pains, stiffness, diminishing posture are all mainly due to our body's habituated response to stress over the years. Our body is constantly reacting to stress, adjusting, protecting to all types of stress, and this always results in tensing of muscles. Our body has three responses to stress: the red light reflex, the green light reflex, and the trauma reflex. And in this book, the trauma reflex is referring to physical trauma felt in the body. The red light reflex is our withdrawal reflex. It is our protective reflex, and our body's response to any distress, any perceived negativity, including anxiety. And this response, our forehead contracts, our eyebrows contract, our forehead goes forward, our shoulders go up, and our stomach muscles contract, pulling down on our rib cage. And this response is being triggered usually constantly with news and bills to pay and inflation and pandemics and conflicts that you might have with coworkers, family members, etc. And over time, from these muscles being contracted, we have pain and stiffness in our neck and shoulders and our back, and reduced breath capacity, shorter breath, because our shoulders are reducing our chest capacity, as well as our stomach muscles pulling down on that rib cage. Digestive issues from those stomach muscles being contracted, and also that more stooped posture. And our green light reflex is our body's response to eustress, to positive stress, motivating stress. And it's our body's take active action response. And in this response, our back muscles contract, our chest goes forward, our shoulders go down, our head goes back. And it's another one that's constantly usually being triggered with just our industrial society of schedules and deadlines and notifications and emails, etc., etc. These back muscles are constantly contracted. For many of us, the swayed back, where we have our back muscles contracted, feels like our tall, correct posture, when in actuality, our back muscles should be relaxed. And when we do this, and if we're used to being in that other more purposeful action, green light posture all the time, this can almost feel like a stooped posture, when it's actually how our relaxed, natural posture should be when we're not physically in action doing something. And being in this posture over time and chronically can lead to, again, so many fatigue in the muscles, in the back, in the lower back, in the hips, in the upper back, because when your muscles are contracted, you're pulling down on those back muscles as well. Your shoulders are going back. So again, over time, this leads to what we would consider aging and those areas of our spine and our body that don't feel good anymore, and that feel stiff and aren't as loose as they used to be. The next reflex is that trauma reflex, and the trauma reflex is referring to, in this book, physical trauma. So any physical trauma that we've had, whether it's a sprained ankle, doing something to your knee, a surgery, our body, our muscles contract in that area, on that side of that body, to protect that area. So often this is where scoliosis or any other tilting, frozen shoulder comes into this, because our body has habitually started to contract the muscles around a specific area of our body and has not learned how to re-relax those muscles. With sustained stress in any of these areas, our neuromuscular system starts to adapt and our muscles forget how to relax. We don't even realize that many of our muscles are constantly contracted and tense due to this response. And this is what leads to our aches, our pains, stiffness, and we're often told and we assume that this is just a result of aging, when in fact we can retrain those muscles. We can re-educate the body to relax and alleviate many of those aches, pains that are associated with getting older. So in this book, Thomas Hanna lays out specific practices and exercises that go with each reflex to retrain and re-educate the body and mind to relax and let go of the tension in these muscles. The exercises are simple yet potent. I do plan to make a video for each one of the responses, going through the specific practices that go with that response to relax and re-educate and release the tension from the muscles. So again, please like and subscribe to the channel if you are interested in those videos, learning how to relax the body from these exercises. And also, if you're interested in somatics, I definitely recommend this book. I found the information to be very useful and attainable. And definitely, I just gave you a quick little synopsis, a lot more information in the book.